Hello, everyone. It is Manifest with Sherbear time. Welcome to my YouTube channel. On this channel, I teach you how to manifest heaven on earth because we are all one consciousness. There is zero time, distance, or space separation between anyone or anything. Everything that you have ever possibly imagined, desired, needed, wanted is all within you. The person that you want is within you. The love, the experiences, the money, the career, the opportunities, it is all within you. And when one of us wins, we all win. And on this channel, this community, we support and uplift each other in this knowing. And today, I am going to talk about how to get back to baseline and back into a place of feeling neutral after you have been rejected by your person or just rejected in general. You can be rejected by your friend group, you can be rejected by your boss, you can be rejected by your family, whatever the case may be. And sipping a little tea. But I want to give a shout out to Abigail on TikTok because I was just live on TikTok, and I always go on TikTok when I want to find a good topic that we can talk about on YouTube. And Abigail gave me this lovely suggestion, and I basically worded the title exactly as she worded it to me. So, hi Sonia, hi Pamela, how are you ladies? How's everyone? How's everyone's holiday? Oh, I also want to say that I am so unbelievably beyond grateful for you guys. I know yesterday was Thanksgiving and I didn't have a chance to come on and tell you guys this yesterday, but I'm telling you today that I am beyond grateful for you guys. All of the subscribers on this channel, all the likes that you guys give me, all the comments, all the love, all the views, all the support. Just know that it does not go unnoticed. Every single one of you means so much to me from the bottom of my heart. And if you guys follow me on TikTok as well, I'm just so unbelievably grateful for you guys. And the words that I say will never be able to express how much I appreciate it. Okay, now let's get into the video after that very long-winded 2 minutes and 57-second intro. Okay, because you know that I like to talk. Don't get me started, okay? Because I will go off on tangents, and don't ask me to tell a story because you'll get a lot of detours along the way, okay? So, anyways, I really like this question, and I'm just going to walk you through an example of how one would react when getting rejected by their person, okay? The person that they love out of a relationship, or maybe just someone that you have a big crush on, okay? So let's start from the beginning. You have a love interest, and for example, your love interest shows up in your reality and tells you that they see you just as friends, or they never see a future with you, and you're not someone that they would ever want to be with. And the human initial response is, wow, I was just rejected. I'm not good enough. It kind of like what it does on a subconscious level is it brings up all these feelings that come from the programming that was primarily downloaded from earlier stages of your life when you didn't feel good enough, you maybe felt abandoned, not chosen, not worthy, and it kind of ignites this sudden rush. It pulls you back in on a subconscious level into that reality, and it brings up all of these feelings, right? Maybe when you were 5, your parents were divorced, and you developed this program that said, it's my fault that my parents separated. I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. Or maybe your parents told you that you couldn't have the toy on Christmas because they couldn't afford it, right? And you felt like, God, what's wrong with me? I see all the other kids in school getting getting the toys that they want. What's wrong with me? I'm not good enough, right? Well, because humans, for whatever reason, okay, we coordinate our partners to our major caretakers. So when we're in a relationship with someone, there's extreme importance, and this is for the unenlightened person. This is how the mind essentially operated before we started this self-development journey. And we became aware of why we react the way we do and why things manifest the way that they do in our reality. So the reason for that is because as humans, we link our major caretakers to our partners, and we put this extreme amount of importance on this person because on a subconscious level, what the message that we're really sending out most of the time to the person is, I need you to show up in my reality, show me that I'm good enough, show me that I'm worthy, show me that I'm deserving, show me that I'm chosen, loved, show me that I'm safe. I need you to be here right now, because when you leave, all of that goes away, right? And now that is how we are previously programmed. And comment if you guys have been there and you've experienced those feelings and those thoughts. It's absolutely awful, because on a subconscious level, you literally feel like you're going to die. Getting back into the fact that we coordinate the people that we love, our romantic interest, with our major caretakers. As humans, we rely on our caretakers for survival. So you grow up and turn into an adult, but you're an adult operating primarily on programs that were downloaded when you were a child. So that is why the adult looks to the person that they're in love with to make them feel like they can stay alive. And that is why when someone doesn't text you back fast enough, or someone breaks up with you, or someone rejects you, it will ignite that I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, lower level emotion, feelings, that child within you. It activates that state. And that is why people will go into panics. That's why people will constantly stare at their phone waiting for a response. That's why people will often get extremely depressed and sometimes even suicidal over breakups. That's why people lose all the joy in their life when they go through a breakup, right? It's for that reason of what I just said. So now that you know why you react the way that you do, and you have reacted in the past, now we're going to move into the way that the Master Manifestor, the quantum physics enlightened version of you will now react going forward when being rejected. Okay, first I'm going to take a sip of my chai because I'm talking too fast. Cheers. I need to slow down a little bit. Anyways, so the person who understands the way that this reality actually works, which is all of you in here, because if you found this video, you were meant to find it. So your heartbreak, your feelings of not good enough, not feeling worthy, not feeling deserving are a thing that no longer exists in the reality that you're in. They're out the door, hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back. Okay, that's the attitude that I want you to have going forward towards those feelings. The Master Manifestor knows the rejection only manifested in my reality because of me, not because of them. Okay? The internal reality, what is within, will be without, like Neville always said. The internal reality creates the external, okay? And I know you guys all know this, but sometimes it's so refreshing to hear it because we get so caught up in the drama of this third dimensional plane. So the Master Manifestor says, wow, I've manifested this rejection story. Now, that does not mean that you are not valid in your feelings of maybe worthlessness, or not feeling good enough, or not feeling chosen, or sadness, or separation. Honor those feelings and emotions because they are all part of this human experience. And part of this human experience is to feel contrast of emotions. If I'm in a perpetual state of happiness and love and just pure bliss, how do I ascend in consciousness or have the awareness if I don't experience the contrast, right? So honor those feelings because they're all for a higher purpose of your soul growth, for you to ascend in consciousness. So you become aware of when you're having these feelings, right? Awareness is everything. Okay, that's, I always say, favorite Neville Goddard book, Power of Awareness. You honor those feelings. We got Curious Crows in the house. Hey, hi Vanessa. Anyways, you honor those feelings because we're talking about how do we get back, for those of you who are just coming in, into a place of being neutral and back at your baseline when your person rejects you in the 3D. You become aware. Wow, I'm not feeling good enough. I'm sad. I'm not feeling chosen. Where is this coming from? Okay. And what I like to do is I like to sit with it, put the focus to the heart, and literally talk to it. And your subconscious mind knows exactly where the feeling came from. Okay. And this is why I always say that you don't have to look far to know what state you're in and what needs to shift. You just look at what's showing up in front of you, and that will indicate what state is alive within you, what state you've been in that has manifested. Okay. So if you're being rejected, right, you would say, God, why is this triggering me so much? Because it has, believe it or not, it actually has nothing to do with the person, but everything to do with you. You think that it's them rejecting you, and you think that it's them that needs to show up and make you feel chosen, worthy, and good enough. But that's the illusion. It's all about you, not them. Okay. And when you realize that, they will change. They will come back. They will ask you to be with them. They will put a ring on it, or whatever it is that you're manifesting. Okay. So you literally sit with it. What I will do is I will say, okay, for example, right now I'm feeling like shit. I'm feeling sad. I'm feeling separate from this person. I'm not in the state of consciousness right now that this person is within me and not outside of me. I'm looking at them like they're distant. I'm not feeling good enough. I'm not feeling chosen. So I'm going to talk to the fear and literally put the focus to the heart space and say, what are you afraid of? Okay. And your subconscious will show you exactly what it is that's causing this fear. Don't question it. Okay, maybe it was the first person that ever rejected you when you were in high school and you're still holding on to that. Maybe they rejected you in front of everyone in 6th grade and you were humiliated as a 6th grader. And now as a 25-year-old, you're still holding on to that. Okay, so you have to change that. You have to face it and talk to it and then release it. Just like the balloons go up in the air and disappear, or the clouds go by. Okay, I always use these examples. That's how you release these thoughts, because you are not your thoughts. You're only an observer of them, and you do not let them control you. You control your reality by observing what you want. It's that simple. So you sit with it, get quiet, and literally say, what are you afraid of? And you might have, when you might all of a sudden be taken to a space where your mom told you when you were 5, you're not good enough, you're bad, because maybe you hit your sibling, you were fighting with your sibling, and your mom said, you know what, you're always a problem, you never listen, go in timeout. And now at 30, you're in a relationship and you're saying, I'm not good enough. I never get what I want. Oh my God, please show me. Like subconsciously, you're literally telling this person, please show me that I'm good enough. And that's not how we manifest what we want. We are not desperate. We are not begging anyone to be with us. We don't have to. We are in a state of receiving. We are in a state of I am and I have always. Okay. We're never looking to someone, please, begging, needing their approval or their, validation, their love. We give that to ourselves, and then in turn, they give it back to us. Okay. Sit with it, have the conversation. Okay. So it would look something like this. What am I afraid of right now? Why am I so sad? Why am I so triggered? And you might have these thoughts of like, well, you feel like you're always going to be alone, right? And you'd say to yourself, but I'm never alone. There's no time, distance, space, or separation between anyone or anything. That's an illusion. I'm never separate from love. I'm actually the creator. I already have the love. You kind of like talk yourself out of it. And just by doing that, it's like, oh, whew, oh my God. Okay. Okay. Now I can put my foot back on the gas and I can keep going because I already have it. Okay. And you do that every single time you feel rejected or you feel some sort of separation from your desire, whatever it is. And what's going to happen is you will learn to master your energy because everything is energy. So the next time the mind wants to go to feeling rejected, getting into that negative story, the brain's going to go, wait a minute, you've already talked to that fear and that fear no longer has the power over you. Put your shoes on, get in the car and hit the gas and keep going because you already have it. You are the creator. Okay. And that is literally what you do. And that is honestly because I've been on this self-development journey for a long time. I would honestly say there's been many things that I have done through the different stages of my self-development journey. Okay. So it's hard for me to pinpoint one major thing, but I will say in specifically the last 6 months, what I started doing more than I ever have is exactly what I just told you guys. It's learning to sit with the emotions, the feelings, and letting myself feel them, facing them, talking to them, and then releasing it with the awareness that I am the creator. I have nothing to fear. And then I believe that we always have a team of angels and spirit guides with us. Okay. My personal beliefs. Okay. This is a break from law of assumption for a second. I do believe in angels and spirit guides. Therefore, I will often thank them for moving me, assisting me in moving out of the circumstances faster than ever. Now, it's my own free will that's choosing that, right? It's choosing to go into gratitude for being moved out of the shitty, unfavorable circumstance. Try it. Okay. Again, these are my, oh my God. Not you guys in the comments, like making my night. Okay. But yeah, try it. Let me know how it goes. That has helped me tremendously because what it does when you do this over and over again and you turn the power back to yourself, you're instead of having bad days, you'll have bad moments. Okay. Because you allow yourself to experience those emotions and react. But like in the past, for example, I used to have like bad days, maybe bad weeks, right? Now it's like I just have a bad moment. I have all the tools to deal with these shitty circumstances when they show up. So when shit shows up, right, that I don't like, I do exactly what I told you guys to do myself. And then in turn, I develop this relationship with my higher self, the super conscious, infinite intelligence, the God within, whatever word resonates. And I'm more trusting. And when I trust more in my own ability to create, I'm less reactive and I'm not relying on the 3D circumstances to make me feel good enough, make me feel worthy, show me that I'm loved, etc., etc. That's going to bring you back into that place of feeling neutral, back into your baseline. And then on top of all that, then you really want to start doing things that you're passionate about. Invest in you. Keep your day filled with things that fill up your own cup. Okay. For example, things that I like to do are I love to write affirmations. As you guys know, I have a lot of self-concept affirmation tracks here on YouTube. That is actually a passion of mine. I love doing that. I love sitting there and being like, all right, I like right now, I have an 8-hour self-concept revamp coming out tomorrow. It's going to be tomorrow or Sunday, latest Sunday. It has 70 affirmations. I went through each area of our life. It even includes like anti-aging. Like there's a couple anti-aging affirmations. Like we're aging backwards in this community. Okay. We're getting younger and younger by the day. I have money, love, career, friendships, family. I included all of it. I went through each area of our life. When I say our, because we're all one, okay, whatever I'm doing, you guys are doing too. And as far as like getting what we want, right? We're always getting what we want in this community. And then I actually just wrote an I am chosen one I was reading on TikTok. But I really, really like that one. I'm excited for the I am chosen one. I'm not done writing that one though. But that is something that I am passionate about. I could get lost in that for hours. Any form of self-care activity, going for walks, being with friends, journaling is a huge one. Meditating, going to the gym. Sometimes I'll literally just go to the gym just for the sauna, to meditate in the sauna and then do a little bit of stretching and leave. Just, you want to really fill your reality with things that make you feel good. And when you're focused on yourself and you're loving yourself and you feel good enough and you feel chosen and you feel worthy and you don't react, you don't give them your power, you're not sending them subconscious thoughts like, I need you right now to show up and show me that I'm good enough and show me that I'm worthy and show me that I'm loved. Because those subconscious thoughts, think about it, that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the other person. And I'm sure all of you in here at some point have been the other person, where you're in a relationship with someone and they're dependent on you for everything. They're dependent on you to show them love, to show them that they're good enough. And for you, it's like they may not even have to tell you that with their words, but because everything is energy and we're all connected, you're feeling that and you're like, oh, this person is like an energy vampire. I don't desire them anymore. This is too much. You may not know why, right? But you're just like, oh God, you're just way too much, Well, that's why. So you don't want to be that person to the person that you love. You want to be the person that's so confident, knows your worth, knows they're loved, has all the tools in their toolbox, right, to keep themselves in that state of consciousness without looking outside of you, right? And then in turn, the person that you love, I don't care if they rejected you, they will regret everything they said and did and come back into your reality and want to get back with you, and you'll have that love, okay? This reality is an illusion, okay? It's all consciousness is your true reality. So whatever you're committing to right now in your mind will be in turn manifested in this third dimensional plane. And this third dimensional plane is the echo of what you were conscious of in your mind. Okay. So I really hope I inspired you guys. I love you guys so much. Friday nights, I'm always exhausted because I do around 2.5 hours of coaching on Fridays with the group. So I'm a little tired right now, but Vanessa, you're so sweet in the comments, like literally not you making my night. We got Kevin, our Kevin's in the building that we're always manifesting. We always use him as our example. Kevin had to learn, and look at him now, he's with her. So I think you told me that in the comments before that you guys were together after years. So, all right, Kevin, I'll answer your comment in another video. I'll see it on the live replay. We will answer that comment at a later time, but don't worry. The world is yours. Everyone is you pushed out. You have nothing to fear. I love you guys so much. If you want coaching with me, quantumleapdream.com. Also look for the 8-hour complete self-concept revamp that is coming out tomorrow, probably latest Sunday. And then probably next week will be the I Am Chosen 8 hours, which is really, really good. Okay. Love that for us. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the subscribers. We are growing so rapidly and I'm so grateful. Bye.